Welcome to our online class. Today we are discussing a new topic, ecosystem. So already in previous classes we discussed in unit 9, plant ecology. So in previous classes already discussed in the plant ecology. In this unit under the 3 chapters, they are principles of ecology. Second one, ecosystem. Third one, environmental issues. So already in previous classes we discussed principles of ecology. Now we are going to about ecosystem. The word ecosystems derived from 2 Greek words. There are the 2 Greek words. They are eco, another one system. Eco means the influence and environment. That means of eco, and the ecosystem means the influence is interacting in interdependent complex. That is meaning of system. Okay, the ecosystems derived from 2 Greek words. They are eco and system. Eco means the influence on environment, and systems means the influence and interacting in interdependent of the complex. That means of the system. Then the ecosystem term first proposed by Tansley, A.G. Tansley, in year 1962. So right, the ecosystem, this term proposed by A.G. Tansley in 1962. So what is ecosystem? What are the definitions of ecosystem? So the ecosystem, the system resulting form of the integration of all living and non-living factors of environment, that is called ecosystem. These definitions proposed by Tansley. So again, the definitions of ecosystem, the system of resulting from the interacting with all living and non-living factors of environment, that is called ecosystem. These are proposed by Tansley. Whereas according Wadham in 1935, they announced other definitions of the ecosystem as the structural and functional unit of ecology, that is called ecosystems. Then the other parallel term of ecosystems coined by various ecologists. First one, biocenosis. The other terms are biocenosis. These are this term first proposed by Carl Mobius. The second one, microcosm. These terms proposed by S.A. Forbois. Next, third one, geobioeconosis. These terms are first proposed by D.V. Dakushi and G.E. Mopai. Then fourth one, Vologosan. So Vologosan, these are first proposed by Frederick. Then fifth one, biosystem. These terms are first proposed by Timinian. Then sixth one, bioenerate body. These are first proposed by Wernesky. So these are some related ecosystem words. For example, this Biocenosis, microcosm, geobiocenosis, horocosm, biosystem, bioenerate body. That are the related words of the ecosystem. Next we have discussed about the structure of ecosystem. So the structure of ecosystem, the ecosystem compressed with two major types. There are the two major types. They are abiotic or non-living components. And second one, biotic are living components. So now we have discussed one by one. First one's biotic are non-living components. So these are including climatic factors, edaphic factors. Next one, topography and organic components. Organic components. Next one, inorganic substance. So now we will discuss one by one. First one, climatic factors. So already these are discussed in the previous classes. Basically, or usually the climatic factors. So it is important natural factors because these are directly controlled with plant life. So these are including air, water, rainfall, temperature, humidity, sunlight, and etc. It is kinds of climatic factors. Next, edaphic factors. Edaphic factors means basically soil. So already in previous classes discussed the two words. One are pedology, other ones are pedogenesis. So what is meaning of pedology? The study of soil, that is called pedology. Already pedology, pedos means soil, logis means study, that means pedology or the study of soil is called pedology. Next one is pedogenesis. Pedo means formations of the soil, pedal, soil, earth, and etc. Then genesis means formation. Therefore, the formations of the soil is called pedogenesis. So, the edaphic factors including soil, water, soil, air, soil, atmosphere, and pH of the soil. It is an example for edaphic factors. Next one, topography or topographic factors. So, these are the surface features of the soil, that means topography. These are including the two ways, altitude and latitude. Already these are discussed in the previous classes. Next one, organic components. Thus organic components are carbohydrate, protein, lipids and unique substance. That is example for organic substance. Next, inorganic substance like minerals, like micro and macro minerals. For example, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus and etc. It is an example for inorganic substance. So, the abiotic or non-living components are vital role of the any ecosystem. Hence, the total any ecosystems, the total inorganic substance present in any ecosystem at the given time, that is called standing quality or standing state. So what is in the standing quality or standing state? The total inorganic substance present in any ecosystem at the given time, that is called standing quality and or standing state. These are understood. Next, abiotic components. Abiotic components including the living things like plant, animals, bacteria, fungi and etc. Second one, biotic. Biotic are living components. So these are including plants, animals, bacteria and the fungi and etc. So these are forming trophic structure. So the trophic structures of any ecosystems. So what is mean the trophic? So these are derived from the Greek words which means food or feeding. So again, the trophic, these words derived from the Greek words which means food and feeding. So based on the trophic level of nutrition, the trophic structure can be classified into the two types. There are the two types. They are autotrophic components. Another one, sir, heterotrophic components. So the autotrophic components, nothing but autotrophs. So what is mean the autotrophs? The autotrophs are those the organisms can prepare the whole food substance, or those the organisms can prepare the whole food substance which can manufacture some organic component from simple inorganic component through the photosynthesis. So already in lower classes level to higher class level to read the photosynthesis. Basically, the photosynthesis is a green plant. The green plants including the algae into the angiosperms. So all the plants having the green pigment, those are observed sunlight or solar energy converted into chemical energy. That is called the photosynthesis, or the inorganic substance converted into the organic substance. That is called the photosynthesis. So the autotrophs known as producer. Autotrophs also known as producers. Next, we have discussed heterotrophic components. So heterotrophic also known as heterotrophs. So the heterotrophs, understand, these organisms cannot prepare the own food substance because lack of the green pigment. Therefore, these organisms which consumed in the producer, that is called heterotrophs. So based on heterotrophs, otherwise known as consumer. So again, those organisms cannot prepare the own food substance which are consumed in the producer. That is called consumer. So the consumers can be classified in the two ways. One is macro consumer, another one micro consumer. The macro consumers already discussed in the previous classes or read it for the lower classes. One is herbivorous, another one is carnivorous, omnivorous. So already in previous lower class levels already read it for this term. Herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous. Again, herbivorous, plant eating animals is called herbivorous, and carnivorous, flesh eating animals is called carnivorous. Omnivorous, those organisms eat both plant and animals, that means are the carnivorous. These are arranged in the tropical level. Ones are primary, secondary and tertiary. Next we have discussed micro consumer. The micro consumer also is called a decomposer. So the decomposer, those the organisms are decomposer, they are converted death plant and animals. They are break down to form organic and inorganic nutrition on the environment or the soil. These are which reabsorbed in the plants during the photosynthesis or growth and respiration again. So that are reabsorbed in the soil. So for example, this decomposes bacteria, actinomycetes, fungi and etc. So next one, quality, standing crops. So what is in the standing crops? The amount of the living material present in the population at any given the time is called a standing crops. Then the biotic or living component essential for the contracted with the food chain and food web and pyramids, that are the essential for the biotic components. So today class is over.